I'm guessing that my grandfather Abe, who was married to Charlie's sister, maybe Abe suggested to Charlie that it would be a good idea if there was like a national hardware show, so that all these manufacturers could show their wares. And it was like post World War II, the baby boom and Levittown and all this stuff developing, and so why not really capitalize on that? So Charlie was an attorney then. I'm not sure that he had an idea to be, let's say, an impresario of like trade shows.
Right after the Second World War, the story is that Abe Rosenberg, who owned the General Tool Company in New York City, was a pal of Myron Clemens, who owned and was the treasurer of Hyde Manufacturing Company at that time. And Abe called Myron and said, "My brother-in-law Charlie Snidow is going to start a hardware show in New York. And he said, I'd like you to be in it." He said, "We signed up, and I want you in it." And Myron said, "Count us in." So I guess we became the #2 company in the hardware show.
Who's that running up the stairs? What's that ringing in my ears? Who's that knocking on the door? It's my baby. She wants to rock some more.
We used to think of the Coliseum in New York as the place for the show in the world, and then when we moved from New York to Chicago, that was really something. And then the Coliseum in Chicago, and then they added the McCormick Place, and the show grew to fill it up.
I can't remember whether my first show was at the Grand Central Palace or Navy Pier in Chicago. It was amazing. I just thought it was this incredible, like, fairyland of all this great stuff.
The theme of this final National Hardware Show of the 20th century was Discover It All, and there was plenty to see, including new hand tools and power tools and time-saving ideas, especially for busy do-it-yourselfers.
For more than a quarter century, the Hardware Show has brought tens of thousands of visitors to Chicago every year. But now the huge convention is leaving.
As I'm sure you all know, the National Hardware Trade Show was held in Las Vegas last week. The hardware show?
I never miss it.
Never miss the hardware show.
I'm such a tool.
Yeah, that's...
Watch this.
Welcome to the 59th National Hardware Show. First time right here in Vegas. Very excited. Let's head on in.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
Yes, I'm
You are?
Chuck Varela from the Shower Stick.
Shower Stick. And this is the Shower Stick?
This is the Shower Stick, yes sir.
It looks like it's great.
Looks cool.
Want to give it a shot?
Feels great, man.
Really?
You bet.
What's the ratio of men to women here?
50-50, mostly men though.
You're mostly men, but the ratio is 50-50.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
But the ratio is?
50-50.
But mostly?
Men.
Thank you.
I'm taking what they're giving because I'm working for a living.
We used the National Hardware Show to launch all of our products, as a matter of fact. Launched the Great Light brand of flashlights at the Hardware Show. You see the tire clocks back there, we introduced those at the Hardware Show. The Heritage line of tools, the nice wood handle tools, we introduced Sheffield at the Hardware Show. Almost everything in this room related to hardware was introduced at the Hardware Show. The Hardware Show is still the best place to get together,
to show them these things that we're working on.
The hardware show today, I believe, is the candy store for anybody in the industry the industry, including hardware stores, paint stores, and distributors that want to buy products. It is the premier event in the United States.